We shift focus to Israel now, where protesters are continuing to camp outside the Israeli parliament after a law restricting the Supreme Court's powers was passed earlier this week. Now, mind you, this is a law which has caused major concerns and sparked unrest across Israel since the beginning of the year, but finally it has been passed into a law. The plans being pushed by Netanyahu and his right-wing government have spurred months of unprecedented protests, have opened up a deep divide in Israeli society, and strained the support of some of his closest loyalists. Opposition parties in Israel called to protect the country's democracy and argued that the current administration's control of the Knesset represents a departure from the standards of Israeli parliamentary democracy. Thousands of Israelis opposed to the judicial overhaul also took to the streets against the trimming of the Supreme Court's powers. Protesters expressed their concerns for the integrity of Israel's 75-year-old democracy.
I'm here to continue demonstrating against this horrible government. We will not let them continue with the judicial overhaul. The passing of this draconic law will not stand the Supreme Court, and we have trust in the Supreme Court to cancel this law. At the same time, we will not stop demonstrating against this government, against its plans, and against the collapse of the Israeli economy, the Israeli security, and the Israeli united strength that has kept us such a strong country for 75 years.
Earlier, Israel's President Isaac Herzog had urged the agitators to refrain from any kind of violence, using the occasion of a Jewish fast on Thursday to reconcile. However, protesters said they would be out in force again when the fast ended at sunset. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that the new reforms will balance out government branches. However, protesters argue that it is pushing to the curb the independence of the country's apex courts to escape from his corruption troubles. Moreover, the ongoing situation is increasing domestic political uncertainty and is also causing lower economic growth for Israel this year. Now, on the other hand, the military has acknowledged an increase in requests to abstain from service. It is expected that the protests will likely continue to grow in intensity as all factions of Israeli society, including army reservists and doctors, have all cautioned against the changes in recent days.